Specifying precise relations among graphics elements is a fundamental task. People may align photos to form a collage or arrange 3D elements to create a 3D scene. Given a task of creating a target layout from a rough layout, the editing process is tedious and error-prone with traditional tools. The snap-dragging tool requires many repeated operations, and the alignment command does not provide visual cues during the editing. Compared with traditional tools, a global beautification framework is more suitable for layout refinement. A potential interface is to automatically apply beautification after each operation. However, the intermediate beautification results may distract the user from editing the elements. In addition, the falsely inferred constraints, which can be considered as ambiguities, may prevent the user from specifying the desired relations. We present a novel user interface to address these problems. Our interface contains two windows. The user can perform editing in the input window. The intermediate beautification will not affect the input layout in this window. The preview window shows the beautified layout. Our interface is applicable for both 2D and 3D layout editing with similar operations. We also designed a gestural interface for editing the visualized relations. The user can add an alignment relation by connecting a pair of elements using stroke. The most appropriate alignment relation will be automatically inferred. To remove an alignment relation, the user only needs to cut the visualized alignment relation line by stroke. The user can also specify the equal spacing relations by strokes. After finishing an equal spacing group, the user needs to stop an adding session by clicking a button. Then the user can move on to another equal spacing group. To remove the equal spacing relations, the user needs to cut the visualized equal spacing relation lines by strokes. The gestural interface is also applicable for 3D layout editing. These examples show how to edit 2D and 3D layouts with our interface. To evaluate our interface, we conducted 3 user studies. The first study aims to evaluate the performance of the beautifier with and without a preview window. The task was to refine a rough layout to get a target one. The participants were asked to finish the task twice, with and without preview window respectively. 2 tasks were included in this study. The results of Study 1 confirmed that the participants spent less time to complete the task with preview window. The Study 2 aimed to compare our interface with snapping and alignment commands when editing 2D layouts. 3 evaluation scenarios were included in this study. The first evaluation scenario is the creating scenario. In this scenario, the participants needed to create a target layout from scratch. 3 tasks were tested. The second is the editing scenario. The participants were asked to edit an input layout to achieve a target layout. The input and target layout had much different forms. 2 tasks were tested. The third is the refining scenario. The participants were also asked to edit an input layout to achieve a target layout. But the input layout was similar to the target. They only needed to fine-tune the input layout. 2 tasks were tested in this scenario. Study 2 showed that compared to snapping and alignment commands tools, our interface could significantly reduce the task completion time. The Study 3 aimed to compare our interface with multiple viewport interface when editing 3D layouts. The task was to create a target layout with given 3D elements. Five tasks were tested in this study. Study 3 showed that our interface is more efficient compared with traditional multiple viewport interface. Thanks for watching.